That sucks, Demon. Hello, Palm. Demon says, my day has sucked. I'm sick, and I believe it's the flu or something. That sucks. Yeah, you're first. You were first today. Congratulations. Yay. Today we are checking out RimWorld. Hello, Palm Dog. Present and accounted for. You make it sound a little like I forced you to be here, like you're in the military. I like it, though. You're never forced to watch. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. We have to do non-full screen so I can see chat. Perfect, there we are. And let's start a new colony. This is RimWorld, by the way. Hello, RimWorld. This is a new indie game, much like Kenshi was an indie game. And by new, I mean it's new to the channel, not new altogether. Haha, Demon, I'm first like, though. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can choose a scenario. We can choose with 3 crash landed survivors, that's usual RimWorld, and then 5 lost tribespeople. Tribespeople are a little bit different because they can't do technology. And then the rich explorer, 1 rich explorer out there to experience the universe, and that's extra difficult. So I think we're going to go with the regular difficulty with 3 people. And we get to choose between Cassandra Classic, who creates story events on a steadily increasing curve of challenge and tension. And then we have Phoebe Chillax. Phoebe gives lots of time between disasters to relax and build your colony. But beware, at high difficulty, she'll hit you as hard as anyone. And then there's Randy Random. Randy doesn't follow rules, he'll generate random events, and he doesn't care if they make a story of triumph or utter hopelessness. It's all drama to him. So, I think we're going to go ahead and just do the Cassandra Classic for now. Do I want peaceful, base builder, some challenge, rough, intense, and extreme? I think some challenge is for players on their first game or casual players who still want a challenge. Boom. There we go. Permadeath mode. What's that? In permadeath mode, you get 1 save file, and you can only save when quitting the game. You cannot reload the game to fix mistakes, and when the colony dies, that's it. Fuck yeah. We're doing that. What's up, chubby stormtrooper? Welcome. And let's see. We get to put a new seed on here to create the world. I think we'd like to put the seed. And every character you put into the seed is a different... I don't know if you guys know how seeds work, but essentially every character denotes a different value, and if you put different characters in there, then it does something else. So if I choose randomized seed, you'll see that it'll randomize the letters in there. So we'll do Yuzuki. Now we'll do seed Broden. It'll be easier. So if you guys want to play along, if you have this at home, you can go in and type in the seed Broden, and you'll get the same world that I did. So. Oh, Palm's been feeling like absolute crap. I'm sorry. I just come because I love your vids and love you. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. So, what's up, Ant Dog? My dog. Alright, so we're generating a world here. If you want to be in the world, just like usual, just type 1. People on Twitch as well can do that. Also, if you guys would like to check them out, if you are on Twitch, I now have a Twitch emote. It's my face. It's nice. And then I have the Twitch, what's the other word? Subscriber badge. So it's the little Broden Play symbol when you're over there, which is kind of cool. So everyone will know, hey, you're a good dude. You're a subscriber. Let me check real quick and make sure that they're still accessible. I've been sick. Yeah, everyone's been kind of crappy lately, it seems. I'm sorry. I hope everyone gets feeling better. Let's go to my channel. Streaming RimWorld. Hell yeah. I've heard that people don't get notifications of me streaming though anymore. So let me try and do Broden Pog. No, it didn't work. But the Broden symbol's still there, so that's cool. Alright, let's get going. I also did a Giphy thing, so you can click the Giphy situation on the bottom of the screen and then make a GIF. So if you do this, you can type a term and do like hello and then search for it and it finds it and then it gets added to the stream, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Haven't been getting any YouTube notifications. Oh, that's great. So no notifications for anyone ever again, I guess is the way it works. So this is the world that we've made here. We have these particular things, which are different factions inside little tents we have right here. These are big factions, usually villages and such. And then over here we have people who are usually bad, gangs and such. So, and we have, of course, you got your forests, you got your oceans, you've got your deserts, extreme deserts, or arid shrublands, temperate forests, boreal forests, tundras. So you get it over here. We just got freaking sea ice. That sounds pretty awesome. All right, so we get to select a site here. Select a landing site. I've never tried an ice site before. An ice site does not seem like it would be very beneficial. But one thing that is nice about that, I guess, is there's nobody would be there to tell you to go to bed on time, and that your mom wants you to clean your room, which is good, I think. We have a temperate forest, a tropical rainforest. Those are pretty good. Tropical swamp, probably not very good for growing stuff. So I want to create a city over here in the temperate forest. And let's see, what will we have as far as weather goes? 40 to 60 days of growing period. That's shitty. Year round. Oh, 40 of 60 days are growing periods, and then the rest are not. So that might work. It's going to be difficult, but we're going to do it. And we're going to be right here. Bloop. And let's go to the next. You cannot land on impassable mountains. Well, that makes sense. How about right there? Hey, that works. So now we get... Now I get to, we get to name a couple of these, what are they called? Villagers. So first, I think we need a Pomiwi. I said if you want to be in the game to type 1. I didn't see any ones, but I'm going to imagine that you guys want to be in the game. We're going to call her Pomiwi Palm Dog. And her nickname is going to be Palm. Right now, she's a teenage female colonist of new arrivals. She's age 17. However, her real age is 947. Because in order for us to have landed on this RimWorld, we've been frozen for several hundred years. So, her childhood is an energetic pop idol. Oh, it's still saying Priscilla, which is stupid. It should say, okay, so Pomiwi grew up on a glitter world, training in rapier arts and singing. She spent several years as an energetic teen pop idol. However, she decided that the music and modeling industries were not paying her enough attention, so she left. So she is better with melee weapons, social, not so good with medicine. She's better at artistic, and she's not very intellectual. Yikes. Traits: annoying voice. Palm's voice has a particularly grating nasal quality to it, and she tends to talk in barked, garbled phrases. This predisposes others to dislike her. And she's a teetotaler. Palm abhors the idea of gaining pleasure from chemicals and avoids alcohol and pleasurable drugs. Sounds like me. Glitter World, love it. Annoying voice. There you go. There's Palm. Alright. Ant Dog, I think you probably want to be in the game, yeah? We're gonna randomize until it's a dude. Dude, I love this hairdo that you got, man. Ant Dog. Ant. And then Dog. Wow. Great name. So, he's 34. His age is actually 43. He was only frozen for 9 years. Weird. So these are his traits. He was a shopkeeper. Ant's mother was often ill, and it fell to him to run the store, which was their only source of income. He learned a little about the exotic artifacts which he sold, and a lot about the art of the deal. And then as an adult, Ant worked as a doctor on a medieval planet. He firmly believes that most ailments can be cured with a little bloodletting. He was also a master anesthesiast, developing a specialty technique that involved a heavy blow to the head. Nice job, Ant. Incapable of none. Ant is greedy. Ant needs a really impressive bedroom. He gets a mood loss if he doesn't get what he wants. He's abrasive. Ant always says exactly what's on his mind, especially if it's bugging him. That tends to rub people the wrong way. And he's steadfast. Ant is mentally tough and won't break down under stress. That would crack most people. Good job, man. You also have a wake-up addiction and wake-up tolerance. So, there's that. Who else wants to be in the game? I would appreciate if people pushed 1. If you want to be in the game. Demon might be the only other person right now. Which is cool. It's cool. He almost kind of sounds like me. Nice. Damn, I want to be in the game. Then push 1, dude. It's fine. I'll put you in the game. Thank you, Palm. We'll call this guy Demon Slayer. He'll be Demon. And he'll be Slayer. So this video game, usually in your short identifier, that's the one that's displayed as all time. So we got an ant, a palm, and a demon. That makes it easier to look. So let's see what's up with Demon Slayer. So he's a pyromaniac. From an early age, Demon had an unhealthy fascination with fire. He would set refuse heaps ablaze and become so entranced by the flames he would absent-mindedly burn himself. One day, while playing with matches, he carelessly burned down his home. So, firefighting is disabled on that one. He used to be an actor. Demon traveled his home world with a company of actors, playing to packed theaters and loving audiences everywhere. He was a perfectionist and made his own props and costumes rather than use the ones he was given. So, he has more social and crafting skills from that. So that's pretty cool. He is incapable of dumb labor and firefighting, and he has the traits Pyromaniac. He will never extinguish fire. To relieve stress, he will occasionally go on random fire-starting sprees. This happens more often if his mood is too low. And he also doesn't like gaining pleasure from chemicals, and he avoids alcohol and pleasurable drugs. There's our team. Left behind, well, nobody else is watching, so we can't really fuck with those right now. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and do our start. The 3 of you wake up in your crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get out of the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. There we are right there. Boop, boop, boop. Pom, Ant, and Demon. And we also usually come with a pet. And today our pet is Faina, an Arctic wolf. That's pretty badass, actually. What an awesome team. Alright, cool. So all these items that are not pick-upable, we will designate them to be picked up. What that essentially means is that our colonists can interact with them. So what is RimWorld? Is probably a good question to answer at this point. So we have landed on this world, this RimWorld, if you will. Kind of funny that that's the name of the game. And essentially what it is we have these three people right now that are here. And as we continue to progress in the game, things get hard and stuff. So, also known as Pantmon. I love it. Okay, so, Demon, you're going to grab... Everyone has different skills. So let's go ahead and take a look at this person's skills. So and then we're going to see who's good at shooting and melee, and then designate weapons for that. Melee 10, shooting 3. Palm, melee 7, shooting 3. We're going to actually give Palm the rifle. We're going to give Ant the revolver. And Demon is not good at either of those things, so we'll give him the knife. And there we go. We are now equipped with weapons of our choosings. Palm is going to be the pew pew, which is funny because she loves first-person shooters, which is great. So, here is the beginning of the game. Boop, 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 boop. What we want to do is, since we just first started here, we want to go ahead and make ourselves, well, a shelter. Shelters are good. So, a good way to make shelter is either to mine out rocks or build a wooden structure, or any kind of structure, honestly. But the reason why I usually put us near a mountain is I like to mine out the mountain and utilize it as a shelter. However, I will say that the only good shelter around... Well, this one seems okay. So we're going to actually start mining out this shelter. Boop, boop. And then, so we'll have our people come over here and mine. There goes Palm to mine. Ant and Demon are not mining. Do they not have the mining skill? This game is very, well, it's very, as all the games that I'm going to be playing, I believe, very deep. There's a lot of different moving parts. Mine. Yeah, they don't have mine enabled. There, now they do. Go over and mine, buddies. Oof. I want a Glock 27. The only good shelter is a dead shelter. Aaron Oaks! What's up, my dude? You can... Vomiting. Why is Ant vomiting all over the place? Ah, look, Ant Dog had a nice chat with Palm. So he's a little bit happier because of that. Why were you just throwing up all over Palm, though? I'm sure she didn't appreciate that. Sick. Oh, you're just sick. You're probably sick because you have an addiction. Crypto sleep sickness. Oh, because we were in the sleeping bay. Oh, jeez. This isn't going to be great. So we're going to be moving a little bit slower. Oof. Alright, let's go ahead and utilize the time quickener to make this time go by a little bit faster here. Cool. Now that that's done, we're going to mine out a little bit of a room. Bloop, bloop, bloop. No. Bloop, bloop. Alright, and then another thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and chop the wood of the trees here. We want to harvest plants if there are plants around. And then, let's see, harvest these bushes, please. because we need some sort of food. This looks like an ostrich. Wonderful. We have a random ostrich running around, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. We want to make a zone. We want to make a growing zone. What this will do is this will create a plant zone. And what will we grow here? Great question. We'll start with the potato plant. We'll make some potatoes. Yeah. So Pom is planting as Demon is over here mining. Way to go, Pom. I ate pom-pom dinner. Nice. Ugh. I'm terrified of fire and I don't like to be away from home, but it's an awesome character. Sounds great, Demon. I like that. Hey, what's up, Stephanie? See, you got a little Broden Play symbol by your name. That's new. I've changed that. Oh, Stephanie came over to the YouTubes because nobody's on Twitch. Sad day. Actually, might be a sad day. It's not a sad day. It's a happy day for everyone. Pumice planting sounds like every friggin' game. True. I didn't even set... You want me to set her so she won't plant? Let's see if I have the Broden Pog yet. I don't. The Broden Pog is not unlocked. It's still pending approval, which is stupid. I made my own emote on Twitch. For people who subscribe, they can use that emote. Which Mr. Blarf has kindly made it so everyone subscribes. All the cooler people watching on YouTube. Nice, Aaron. I like it. Well, Twitch has more functionality. I would like to switch full time over to Twitch because it also allows more integration of things such as Streamlabs and games. For instance, RimWorld is going to have Twitch integration soon in which audience can participate and vote on what happens next, like an actual vote system in game, which is pretty badass. So. Way to go, Pom. Way to plant those potatoes, you potato Pom. Miss Potato Pom over here planting the potatoes. Ant and Demon over here mining the rocks. Oh, and Pom's coming to help. Pom is so much more efficient in mining than Ant or Demon. Pom is my most efficient person. Look, by the time that they mined like 2 rocks, she came over here, she planted a whole freaking garden of potatoes, chopped down a tree, and mined 6 rocks. Pom, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, I like that you dyed your hair blue with some green in it, Demon. That sounds pretty cool. Aaron and Stephanie, would you guys like to be in the game as well? I'm a good minion. Yes, you are indeed. So the night is happening. Everyone's going to be upset that they slept on the ground. So we want to get the shelter up running as quickly as possible. So people don't get mood debuffs. If people start getting mood debuffs and start getting sad, they're going to start doing some stressful things, such as starting fires and causing havoc. And then when you ask them to do something, they won't want to because they're going to be feeling depressed. In which case, there are some cases in which they get so depressed they stop eating and /or take their own lives. So hopefully we don't get to that point. Look at the wolf. Yeah, the wolf is with us. It's a female Arctic wolf of us. They have... The bond is with Pom! Pom dog has a Pom dog. Yeah. So we can train the pooch as well. I'm going to say that we want to train him in obedience, release, rescue, and haul, which I'll show you what that does later. But right now, no training can happen. Sure, but I don't follow orders well, so I may burn the camp to the ground. I love it, Aaron. I wouldn't expect anything more from you, honestly. I love being a character in the game. It's a little nice. Stockpiles. Your colonist needs somewhere to store items. Designate a stockpile for them to store things. Oh, that's right. We need to make a stockpile here. We're going to put it a little bit outside of our shelter right now, just because we don't have enough room in our shelter to put that. So what we'll go over to our storage tab and stockpiles. Bloop. And then we can choose what to store, which right now it's okay for them to store pretty much everything. So you'll see that they start utilizing the stockpile to put things in there. From mining, we have steel, slate chunks and stuff like that, so we'll actually utilize that to make rooms. And again, they're sleeping in a cave because making a shelter out of a cave is expensive and time consuming. And these two are sleeping poorly because Palm decided to get up in the middle of the night and finish mining, which is cool. Now she's hauling all this stuff, see? Now we have a stockpile of shit. And the cool thing is, when you have a stockpile on the left-hand side, it'll tell you all of your resources. Yay, resources! Alright, so now that that's done, we're going to utilize this to make ourselves a shelter. I want to make a floor. We're going to make not a concrete floor. That requires steel. Quick poured concrete, fast to walk on, cheap, and very quick to pour, but quite ugly. How does that require steel? That's stupid. About slate tile. Refined, carefully cut stone. Tiles for a castle feeling. Pretty to look at, but they take a long time to lay. What about slate flagstone? Roughly cut slate tiles, not super pretty, but they make good surfaces for roads and outdoor walkways. Deconstructing flagstone yields no resources. Alright, we'll go ahead and use the long time to lay slate tiles. Palm and Demon are sleeping. There we go. Getting the slate tiles in there. Let's see. One colonist idle. Need mill source. Need defenses. Need colonist beds. Palm is so efficient, she becomes annoying. Yep, that's me. I like that. Alright, so what we want to do first, furniture, we're going to build a couple of beds. They're going to be upset that they have to share quarters, but right now they don't really have a choice. Demon's building the beds, man. Look at him go. Construction failed. He's not super good at it, I suppose. So this unknown bed, we're actually going to go ahead and set an owner. This is going to be Palm's bed. This particular bed is going to be Demon's bed, the actor. And then this bed right here is going to be Ant's bed. The quack, apparently, is what he's referred to as. Makes sense, actually. We're going to cancel the tiles, because apparently I don't know how that works. And then... So this is just cave floor that people are sleeping in. So that's not great. But now everyone has a bed. Yay, beds. We can make ourselves a different structure with walls, which we will do. And what is this structure going to be? I'm glad that you asked. This structure is going to be for... Oh, build a door right here. There we go. And people won't build it if there's not enough resources, so we also need to make sure that we're chopping enough wood as well. So there you go. Chop all this wood, peeps. Bloop. So Palm's down there chopping the wood. People are making a little bit of a shelter. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad you asked. I'm not going to actually answer the question, though, so go fuck yourself. We're going to build a wood floor. Boop. There we go. So what about that like button, guys? Is looking pretty lonely. You're so nice, Palm. Have a big snuggle puddle. I like a snuggle puddle, Aaron. It just sounds so inviting. a whole puddle of just snuggling. Come, guys. Come join our snuggle. There's an Angie here. I think that's socially insensitive. But he is an engineer, so it makes sense. Pom, come out here and trade with Angie, my friend. Occasionally we'll have traders that come by and say, hey, would you like some shit? And we're like, yes, maybe we'll like some shit. So, as we're looking here, we can see that what they have over on the right-hand side is what the trader has, and what we have is over here on the left-hand side. So we have packaged survival meals, components, medicine, and they have medicine, psychoid, pecco, and a smoke pop belt. An automatic defense smoke screen. It will release a thick cloud of smoke if the wearer is hit by a projectile, providing line of sight cover and preventing turrets from locking on. It's a single use. It costs 300 of the dollaroos, in which we have, or of the silver rather. Nope. It is dollaroos, in which we have 0. What's silver used for then? Silver is also a currency, I believe. Wait, maybe 800 silver is the dollaroos, if I remember correctly. So maybe we should have, let's see. He'll buy stuff for this column, so $6.99 for components, $5.75 for medicine, and $12.23 for packaged meals. However, he's selling packaged meals for $76.39. That's not very great. You know what? I'm going to buy 4 medicines because I've noticed in this game I run out of medicines a lot, so we'll accept that. And there we go. Thank you. Pom, go back to bed. You're done talking to Angie. I appreciate that. Don't steal an egg. They go fast. I saw a video where a guy stole an egg. The ostrich ran after him and templed with him. And he could not even run as fast as the big bird. That's hilarious. The visitors from Pact of Hinant are leaving. Demon thinks that you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Of course, it's going to be called the Pog Squad. Because why not? Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Demon also thinks that you should give this community a name. What should the local community be called? What? Alright, you guys come up with community names. I'm going to go ahead and grab a drink. Oh, guys, the stream is lagging for me. Yeah, click the live button. It should take you to where we're at. Because I think you are behind a little bit. But that's okay. That happens. Dude, no one on Twitch wants to watch RimWorld. I think everyone wanted to watch Kenshi again. But that game's not for everyone. And I'm back. Hello. I usually like to start streams a little bit later in the evening, but Mr. Blarf told me that he would like it if we started more around 2 p.m. because then he can catch the stream. So that's why I'm starting earlier. The local community will be called, I think this is like the location of where we're at, so maybe that'll be called something like, I don't know, Pomville, because Pom's pretty cool, and she seems to be the leader of this particular tribe because she works harder than everybody else, except for she's sleeping in today. You know why she's sleeping in today? Because she had to get up in the middle of the night to talk to Angie, so I allow it. And now she's eating. She's going over here to chop down the tree. Demon is continuing the construction of the floors of wood. And now everyone's joining in on that one. So that's pretty lit. Yo. 3 more blocks. Boom, we're good to go. Kenshi was good. Believe it or not, I actually preferred the mod on. What? That's ridiculous. I still died plenty of times with the mod off. Okay, maybe I'll... That is interesting. Why? Isn't it, because I thought it would be old to watch me get passed out over and over and over again. Maybe it's not. And I don't know how to read my audience. Okay. So a good thing to build when you first start is a solar generator because it is cheap power. And then you can build batteries. You like to build them inside. The reason being is because they can get electrocuted by lightning, and they can also short out because of rain. So batteries being inside is definitely preferable. So this is going to be our little bit of a powerhouse. Let's see. We got a mad animal. Shit. A local gazelle has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Oh my god, it's killing Ant. Ant! Ant! I've drafted you in the military. Get away from the gazelle. Demon, I need to draft you as well. You're going to come over here and you're going to melee attack it. Pom, I'm drafting you into the military as well. And you're going to go ahead and fire at it. Ant! Run away! Oh god. Oh god. Okay, Pom has to come over here. Okay, Ant. Ant, run. Oh. Okay, we killed it. So I can undraft everyone. And Ant. Let's see what happened to you. Oh, okay. So, he is in medium amount of pain. He's weakened for everything. He's bleeding. 50%, 57% of his blood is going to leave his body within 1 day. He's got a bite on the neck from the gazelle. He's got a bruise on the nose from the gazelle. And he's got a bite and a bruise on the torso. That's not good. None of that is good. I made my own mod. Nice! This is coming from someone who made a game of dying to the most impressive dinos in Ark, though. Good point. Here, I'll be right back. I'm actually receiving a phone call for a job interview, which is sweet. Hello. Thank you for being so patient. So Ant's dying, it seems. Ant is dying from wounds, which is okay, because he'll survive. It's called Dragon Arc. It adds dragons to the game. Oh, that's cool. You ain't Uncle Sam. The gazelle bit his nipple. Yeah, probably. What's up, Howard? Thank you for the congrats. Joke's on you on multitasking. Hey, WoW's cool, man. There you go. Perfect. So, Ant is, could be in better position. Right now, he's going to go rest in his bed. I think that's probably a good idea for him to do. Is he the quack? Or is Demon the quack? Oh, goodness. Okay, let me take a look at people's skills one more time. Medicine 0. Medicine 0. Medicine 5. He can't tend to himself, though. So, Palm. Cleaning blood. Oh, that's good. That's good, yeah. Ant... Don't go and heal Ant. Nah. Instead, go clean his blood, because he's being a real nuisance right now. Bleeding everywhere. Why would he do that? Rude. Not assigned to doctoring. Okay, I'm going to assign some people to doctoring. Demon? No. Palm, you're going to go ahead and go doctor him since you've... Tending to Ant. There you go. If I'm the quack, Duck is going to have my head. This game seems cool, just like the Oxygen game. Yes! It seems very similar to that Oxygen game. Ant bleeding everywhere. So inconsiderate. Exactly. And even bleeding indoors. What a rude boy. Luckily, Palm is now healing him. And if we take a look at his health... Oh, goodness. Look, Palm's bandaged these things. Good job. Efficiency 78%. Efficiency 33%. Efficiency 62%. She's not very good at it. But she's doing the best. Look at the doggy. He was so cool. Yeah, you were saying that in game. Let's see. You cannot train the wolf. Your animal skills is too low. Darn, that's a shame. Good job, Palm. Good job, you've healed Ant. And now he can rest. Male colonist of Pog Squad. I love it. So another thing that's gonna... Oh, what is she doing now? Stargazing. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Okay. We can't just sit here and wait, though. We gotta do a couple of things. First thing, zone production. Or, sorry, production. We want to make ourselves an electric stove, since we're going to have power. I got a bloop bloop. Hey! Thank you so much for the bit cheer. I appreciate that. That's awesome, Stephanie. You rock. Oh, and she got a little gif for the bit cheer. Waving, I think. That's a cute one. Vohio 1000. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Accidentally shoves needle in wrong place and bandages his mouth so he can't speak. I like that palm heal, yeah. I shall not die now, absolutely. So, I'm going to put a stove here. Good thing I'm not in this game, right? Yeah, for now. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I really appreciate your support. That's so cool. I guess I didn't do a full week of Kenshi, did I? That was kind of rude of me. What does this need that I don't have? Steel, 0 out of 100. Component, 0 out of 3. We have the steel. We have the components. Man, someone's got to come over here and build this thing. Can we get a poggers for Stephanie, please? I get to wave a wrench. It's totally me. It is pretty cool. I like the wrench waving. Poggers for stuff. Thank you, Palm. Why isn't anyone building this thing? The solar generator. We need that right now. We have 2 colonists idle. No one's building this thing. We need this thing built, guys. Maybe I'll cancel that and I'll build it elsewhere. We have enough stuff. Nope, still, no one's building that. Will you not... Cannot work on solar generator construction skill too low. Uh-oh. Okay, no one can do that. Cannot, no empty, accessible, cannot work on solar generator. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. No one can make this. Ah, they changed it. I didn't know that that was going to be a thing. Okay, butcher table, we're putting right here. So we can butcher the gazelle. Poggers for Steph. There you go. We got a lot of poggers from you. A poggers from Howard, poggers from Pom, poggers from Ant, poggers from Demon. Hell yeah, thank you. Alright, so now what we can do... Pom, can you... No empty accessible spot configured to store it. Let's see. This storage zone can take corpses. There we go. Now she's going to haul the gazelle over to the storage spot. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to create a bill, add bill, butcher creature. Perfect. Do forever. And we're just going to keep butchering creatures if we have creatures to butcher. Can you butcher? Not assigned to cooking. We need to assign people to cook. Makes sense. Pom is assigned to cooking now as well, because Ant is, but he's in bed. There we go. We've butchered him. And now we have 51 gazelle meat and 19 gazelle leather. Good job, Pom. Okay. Now we're going to create another bill. We're going to create a bill. Make kibble. And we're going to do until we have 10. So now Ant's going to, or Pom's going to come over here and grab the gazelle meat. She's going to grab some berries, and then she's going to cook herself some kibble. Yeah. Deteriorating due to being unroofed. So we should roof it. A hare has self-tamed? A hare has become tame. It is now designated as Hare 1. We got a rabbit. Oh my gosh. Pom is assigned to cooking. Sorry guys, lol. That's hilarious. Alright guys, I actually... I hate making decisions like this, but I actually feel really bad for not finishing Kenshi. Because I said I would do a week of it, and it's Thursday. It's not yet the weekend, and I started on the weekend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stream down for now. I'm going to do a little bit of changing things up. I'm going to call the people I need to call for my job interview, because that kind of happened unexpectedly. And meet back up in like an hour to stream again. And I'm going to be finishing Kenshi, and I apologize. But we'll work it out as it happens, and I'll stream Kenshi with the mod on, just for shits and giggles. So, sorry guys, but I'll be back in a little bit, and I appreciate your guys' support and love. Thank you so much for everything again, and we'll be back momentarily. LOL, well, okay, whoop whoop, congrats, and yeah, thank you. Take your time, my dude, thank you, thank you. Good luck with the job interviews, thank you, thank you. I appreciate everyone. You guys are so great.